welcome you to this exhibition, and we hope that all the works here will inspire you to create more works and to better your artistic endeavor. We have about 10 artists showing in today's event, and they cut across sculptures, paintings, performance arts, yeah, among others.
Hello and welcome to De La Roque Gallery in Port Harcourt, a place where art comes alive in extraordinary ways. Today, we're diving into experience, an exhibit that transcends the boundaries of sight and allows us to feel, reflect, and connect. I know to an extent how us as humans love to connect, and this exhibition promises us nothing less. From contemporary masterpieces to timeless expressions, every piece here tells a story, an experience waiting for you to explore. So join me, let's step in and immerse ourselves in the beauty and meaning behind every art.
What the good old days, if I should say, yes, the good old days where we tapped wine straight from the farm and we're not checking whether they added saccharin or anything to it. And when you see it, although their works are not as large scale as this anyway.
Okay, so how do you get the sheen? She wants to start. The what? How do you get that? You should come to the class.
My name is Ibuari Kati. I'm a visual artist.
Okay. Okay. Could you tell us what inspired this artwork?
Okay, recently I've been doing a body of works that talk about identity and how our environment affects us. Of course, that's the kind of work I do. I try to look at how the environment affects people that live in it. And recently I started doing some works, and they really speak volume about the way we dress and the kind of things we indulge ourselves into. So if you look at the work behind us, the title is Abobi. In slang, so we say Abobi. It talks about young boy who inspires to be so that's just that he has all the bling bling on him, and you know so that.
What message would you like this beautiful piece, to pass out to any young guy that walks in here?
Okay, we celebrate our African, tradition and who we are as Africans, and most of the times we want to employ the Western, into our culture, into our, and I think it's nice for cross cultural communication.
So I'm guessing that's for the ladies.
That's for the ladies, in our say vernacular or slangs. When you say chiquito, chiquito talks about a very hot, sexy babe. So that's what I. And if you look at the background, you have the typograph chiquito around. You can. So that's that. Most of my works are mixed media. When we say mixed media, you use not just a medium, not just one material, different materials to do that. And I enjoy the texture, you know. Yeah, so it's nice.
It's a nice texture. Okay, so does this also talk about endorsing diverse cultural?
Recently, I had an art exhibition somewhere in Port Harcourt, and I had a series of works that I titled High Maintenance. High maintenance, and I had these ladies, on very good clothes, but the background was a village scene, village scene. And so what I was trying to pass across to my audience was no matter where you are, just look good, you know. So they were you're looking very good, you know. So no matter where you are, even if you have little money in your pocket, still look good.
I'm Dr. Benjamin Ijoho by name. Yeah. I'm an artist from River State. Yeah, I work on mixed media. Yes, I am a member of Society of Nigerian Artists.
Nice to meet you, sir. Okay, can you please tell us quickly what inspired these displays you're having experience today?
Um, this my experience today is the activation of everything that calls art made me to have inspiration in producing most of the works I produce. Like I use my medium, which is mixed media, to express my emotion. Yes, I use the medium I used to use to express emotion. That's what I did and I got my inspiration from my environment. Yeah, that's what I did.
That's beautiful.
Amesia, Ihe Kwaba, singing in the rain. It's actually talking about what is going on in the country. People are, when they say it's raining, that means bad things are happening. Do you understand? But we Nigerians, we have this knack of laughing through anything. It's raining, but you are laughing, you are happy, and all that. We've managed to learn how to juggle the two things, no matter how people. So it's like suffering and smiling in a way, yeah. So that's what it is. It's a child in the rain, but he's singing. So the colors try to reflect this joy he still feels despite the sad situation. So that's what it's called, singing in the rain. It's. I'm talking about Nigeria actually.
Do you have a personal story relating to this experience?
When I made this painting, the title it was like part of my series of works, which I call the way we are in Nigeria. We sing, we dance, we laugh. The Akarasela is part of it. We are very industrious. Nothing to do, you look for anything, you start doing that. It's part of the way we are. So that's basically what the whole thing is. How are we, if you want to talk, how is a Nigerian, an average Nigerian? This is what we are.
Dr. Charity Ide,
Dr. Charity, what?
Ide, the Vice Chairman, Society of Nigerian Artists, Rivers Chapter.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
Okay. Can you put me through on how the theme of this event experience relates to this artworks you have here?
Okay, so when you hear the word experience, what should come to your mind is practice, experiment, daily events. So when you put all of this together, they find a way to express themselves. People are made up of their experiences, their trainings, what they take in their environment, and you see them bring out things from their practice, from their experience. So these works have been put together based on our experiences as artists.
Michael Christopher Ogubuaja to be precise.
Okay. Could you please tell us what inspired these pieces you have on display?
Okay, well, actually, I call this Mpanaka. Now, if you watch, okay, I did, well, I call it a charity kind of presentation. Now, based on what is happening in the country, how difficult it is for both parents to feed their children, and then I was like, if it is difficult for parents to take care of their young ones, How much more these other ones that have no parents? How will they feel? So I had to produce 100 works in 20 days. So that 100 works, I titled that series Mpanaka. As in, Mpanaka is an Igbo word that means lantern, as in your normal lantern here. So to shine the light into the lives of these younger ones, and then it was like a giveaway. So exactly, so since we're doing this exhibition, activate. I said, okay, fine. Since the Mpanaka spirit is still on, the country has not moved from where it was before then. So why not? So I choose to push it in to activate, and then I'm activating it.
That's beautiful. All these pieces from Upanaka.
All the pieces are from Mpanaka, and I create 5 pieces per day. Now you can imagine the speed. It was yes, in 20 days I was able to make 100 pieces. Yeah, so I had to bring. I guess it's just four I brought there. So and to add to it, 50% of every sales goes to the orphanage. Yes, that's exactly what Panaka is all about.
That's amazing. Thank you for giving out to the world, to those in need. Okay, could you tell us what techniques and materials you used for this display and why you chose them?
All right. For the techniques and for the material, as an artist, we try as much as possible to explore different materials, different techniques, and so to me, I was kind of, what exactly will I do that will actually set the pace? Now and then I came across some of this. Well, it's a mixed media. If you watch, you see newspaper in between, and then you see this rough texture. Well, this is called it's lumps of paint, that will allow to kick, and then we'll now use them to patch to create this rough texture, and then that is exactly how we came about all this.
I basically use recycled materials for my works. Yeah, like you can see this one, the old flip flops. Do you notice that? Old flip flops, yes, composition. It's an abstract composition. Yeah, I call it the guitar player. It's in the rhythm series. So this series three. Yes, because it's abstract. You can see the guitar, you can see the strings. Someone is playing there. This work, it has a style that it can be displayed in any angle, but I prefer it this way. If you turn it around, it will still go, and the other side to still go.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
Really, really interesting.
Yeah. If you turn it this way, now you will see someone like wearing
Like
a
a
red
person.
T-shirt, or the neck piece and all that. And this one, you still see someone playing up there. So basically, this is old flip flops. The other piece there, the mask, is a mixed media work. Acrylic paint, which is also water-based and environmental friendly, combined with the flip flops touches there. They are not new, they are all discarded flip flops. Yeah, pick them around, wash them, disinfect them, and give them a second life. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, these are very beautiful pieces here.
Thank you.
Okay, could you tell us what emotions would you like a person looking at these pieces to go home with, to think on?
Now, I think of serving the environment, apart from the artistic, uh, pleasant aspect of the works. Yeah, you should think of saving the environment. Let's give waste a second life. We can make wealth out of this waste. Yeah, so that is the
So we can make wealth out of
waste.
waste.
Yes.
That's amazing. Okay, so could you please tell us how you came about with this theme experience and what it means for this exhibition?
Okay, experiences for this exhibition. First of all, this is an annual exhibition of Society of Nigerian Artists. So every year we gather once a year to celebrate um, the artists in Port Harcourt. So this is Society of Nigerian Artists River State Chapter. So the works you're seeing on display here today are works of different artists that are members of the Society of Nigerian Artists in Port Harcourt. Yes. So the theme experiences, of course, if you look through the works of art on display today, we see that they capture the, let me use the word again, experiences, the encounters of different people throughout the year, and even in the years before. So this is almost like a culmination of, so to say, like a summary of everything that they have come in contact with, in their artistic journey, in their interaction with other individuals in society, and all these things, expressions are documented in paintings, sculptures. There was a performance art in the other room. I don't know if you watched it. Yes, and so that's basically what this is.
That's really inspiring. It's good to know you did all the work. At least most of it. Well done. Okay, what role do you see De La Roque Gallery playing in the cultural development in Port Harcourt?
The La Roquette Gallery is there. I want to say they're on the front burner. This year alone, we've hosted at least up to 6 exhibitions. Yes, in Port Harcourt. And the role of the Laurege Art Gallery is not just to celebrate exhibitions, it's also to promote the arts, to encourage other artists, younger, older. There are many people who have been engaged in the arts for some time, but for some reason, they took a step back or they withdrew totally. But when you see other people, coming out and engaging in their art, sometimes it's inspiring to you. Recently, we just finished a solo exhibition of someone. Um, he had left art for some time, and because of his encounter with some of the artists that have exhibited in the Delareke art space, he came to brought together. We worked, collaborated with him, and he developed a body of work, and the exhibition was superb. In fact, this was a personal, should I say, confession, that he's so excited about, the outlook of everything, and he was sad that he had left the art for some time. Do you get? So, and of course we have a lot of other people, younger artists who are new to the space, who engage in these exhibitions, encounter some of these exhibitions, and are inspired to want to work, harder. It's actually one of the things that I would say Delaroque has played a major role in encouraging the arts and promoting the arts in Port Harcourt and in River State since inception in 2020. And we are not about to stop.
Now that the freeze is like and these are the market. But that's what IT students are doing.
As we've seen today, experience is not just a title, it's an invitation to view the world through a different perspective, to view the world through the lens of these artists. It's an invitation for us to feel and connect with the emotions and thoughts of these beautiful artists. Also, a means to help us connect with something greater. So, from all of us at De La Roque Gallery in Port Harcourt, I'm Jessica from STEAM TV.